of a man, the British cruiserweight boxer Richard Riakporhe, who only last Saturday night at Wembley saw off his latest opponent and now is ready for a world title shot. That is just half the story though, Simon, because this man who sits in front of you and I, a Crystal Palace fan with a broad smile, hasn't always been like that, mate, has it?
No, not
Richard,
at all.
You're 31 now. You grew up in southeast London. Can I take you back? What happened when you were 15? A house party. And it ended up you requiring emergency surgery to drain your own lungs of blood.
Yes.
What happened?
So went to a party, and me and my friends were outside. We was planning on going to another party, because that's what we used to do back then, just party hop. And a guy just stormed out of the club and asked me for my phone. Asked a few of my friends for their phones and stuff. And people that hesitated, he was just stabbed. Like literally, we didn't know what was going on. So he asked me for my phone. I didn't have a phone then, but because of like pride and ego and stuff, I said no. And he just stabbed me straight in the chest. And I had to undergo emergency surgery and nearly died, really close to losing my life.
Who was this individual? I take it they got him.
Well, I don't know. Well, I think he ended up getting in trouble again with doing something else, and he went to jail for a very long time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm pleased to hear that. What effect did that have on you? I mean, you flirted with death.
Because I was young, I was being age 15, it was all an experience for me. I didn't really understand how severe, how serious the injury was, how close I was to losing my life. It's only until I got a little bit older, but it changed my behaviour. My parents were always panicking if I stepped out. Even to go to the shops, they were always worried. I put a lot of stress on my family. And I always wanted to kind of give back, make them proud, like one day. So it's like now the tables have turned. So I was the bad egg before, but it's like, I'm like the golden egg, if you know what I mean. So
you say you were the bad egg, but you did nothing to provoke that night, did you?
Yeah, that night I didn't do anything wrong. I was just
in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. But you are doing more, and you are giving back. I mean, you've earned a degree, am I right, in marketing, communications and advertising?
Yeah. Kingston.
At Kingston, right. I know where you are, at Kingston University. And now you've set up your own company, and that's designed to get you in front of kids to say, listen, this is what I came through, and I just want to warn you what might be out there.
Absolutely. Jim and Sai, what it was, when I was younger, I didn't really have a lot of positive role models. Nobody took their time to just take me under their wing and just guide me and say, because I always wanted to play football. I always wanted to play for Palace, and we were on it. We used to play every single day. That was my first love, football. And it got to the point where we started to lose motivation. And if I had somebody guiding me, who knows what I would have been today. I may have been a footballer, not a boxer, but I just don't want the youth to waste their time doing things and getting themselves in certain situations and on a path to destruction. So I just feel like I just want to take that role to talk to people. That's why I go all over the UK, talk to different schools, just letting them know my story, that I came from that and I'm doing this now. Like, it's possible to get where you want to go with focus and dedication and determination. Just you could do it. It's all about making the right decisions, because every single decision, it leads you somewhere. So I just want them to be really conscious of that.
We always talk about role models.
That's brilliant.
We've found one.
It's brilliant. It's not just about the fact he can talk about life experiences. It's the fact he's gone out, enhanced his education, going to become an elite fighter, and then going back and giving his experience to those that see the world in a different way. And I think that's absolutely phenomenal. Brilliant.
Amazing.
Well done. Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
What reaction do you get from the kids?
Oh, they love it. They love it. It's
Look
funny.
Look at that smile. How could they not?
And if they don't, I'm 6'5", and they soon do.
It's easy to get their attention with the boxing.
Yeah.
Because when they see the boxing, like, wow, like, oh my gosh, like
the hook.
people getting knocked out, people, throwing hands and stuff. It looks really vicious. And then they see me in person, and I'm like, I don't look like a fighter. I don't look like I'm that aggressive in real life or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, like, my message always hits home.
Yeah.
And especially those that are interested in boxing, I always meet a few.
It's a brilliant use of your time,
fighters.
but it's not just about the boxing, it's also about the educational side of things, because you've gone out and done it on all fronts. You've gone and got a degree, and now you're fighting for elite fights, and I think it's fabulous. And I think this kind of example needs to be promoted more and talked about more.
Yeah.
Because Too few people do it. I don't like to use sports people as role model because it puts a pressure on them. But in this instance, with a societal issue like this, and you can speak to it and influence these young people, I think it's phenomenal. Well done.
Well done, Richard.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
done.
Thank you.
Mate, you're such a lovely guy. You're really going to get in a ring with Canelo. Are you really going to do it?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Listen, I have nothing to lose. I came into this game, an underdog from the very beginning. If you check the odds on all of my fights, even the domestic fights, I was always the underdog. So everything, I just see myself as an overachiever. Me just being named in the same sentence as Canelo is an honor already. I'm over the moon, honestly.
Brilliant, mate. But I tell you what, don't look up to him if you get in that ring on the night.
No, of course.
There's a favour. Batter him.
That's the plan. If that was to take place,
Richard,
100%.
what a joy it's been having you here in studio. You light the place up, mate. It's been wonderful meeting you.
No, it was lovely meeting you as well. And you, Si.
Lovely to see you.
Well done. Richard Riakporhe,
Thank you.
a bit of a Crystal Palace loving. Former owner meets super
Very proud
fan
of
of
him.
Palace.
Someone to be proud of.
And we are proud of you, mate.
Thank you,
Believe me,
thank you,
we
thank
are.
Jim White and Simon Jordan, Monday to Thursday morning 10 till 1 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.